The Amazing Spider-Man issue 32 sees the Spider-Man of 2099, Miguel O'Hara, fall through a time portal and into a burning oil platform, and after being knocked unconscious, he is awoken later by Lila screaming at him. Miguel finds himself trapped in a medical table, being tested on by a group of shadowy men, who in the other room while watching talk about the oil spill. One of them says that on the bright side of this is they found this strange being in the platform, and they have learned that he is a Spider-Man, but not the one they know, since he is from the year 2099. The men want to use the knowledge the man has and his suit to make discoveries and breakthroughs that will make them all rich. Elsewhere, Peter has gone back to school, finding it great to be back and never realizing how much he missed it. He knows even with MJ gone to LA, there is still lots of Spider-Man stuff happening, with Fisk running the city and the strange new villain Kindred hunting him. Peter's mind is brought back to reality as his study partners wonder how exactly he got a place in the program. The young students know it's because of his friendship with Dr. Connors, and how the research probably isn't nothing to some guy who crashed and burned his own company. Derek reminds the group that this work is being evaluated together, and some of them have worked very hard, so Peter better not be thinking of plagiarizing anything of theirs. The group is joined by another member, Jamie, who knows exactly who Peter is since he still uses Parker Industries' device Webware. Peter asks if it still works and learns Jamie reconfigured it to become an early warning system for large-scale emergencies. Peter finds that quite impressive, but Jamie thinks that Peter's goal of free high-speed worldwide internet was impressive, despite him failing spectacularly, but at least he's nothing like the other people in the group. He tells them to put all their nasty comments behind them and focus on the work, as Peter says that he's got an idea regarding their accelerator problem, wondering if cloning tech might be used to fill the gaps. Before they can get down to business properly, a fire alarm rings out. Jamie wonders why his webware didn't alert him to that, and as they all leave, Peter is pulled aside by his sister Teresa, who says there is spy business at hand for them. The siblings race off and later spy on a deal with the Foreigner and Chameleon. Chameleon presents Foreigner with the Infinity Formula as Peter and Teresa attack the deal, but Foreigner anticipated this happening, so he came prepared with a gang of jack-o'-lanterns. Peter cracks some jokes, but Teresa isn't interested today since she is fighting hard and angry, but he is starting to worry about her. Foreigner decides to deal with Spider-Man himself, confronting the hero and saying that he hasn't seen him much lately because he likes Spider-Man, thanks to his wit and optimism, which is something Foreigner admires and wishes he could have something like that as well. He tells Spider-Man it's not too late for him to leave, but the hero isn't going anywhere. The two men fight and Peter learns that the Foreigner is buying the Infinity Formula for a client. He wonders who the client is and they soon arrive, shooting Spider-Man as he learns it's Silver Sable. Elsewhere, Miguel learns that he is in the past and remembers what happened and how it was the end of everything, so he came back in time to find someone who could help. Miguel gets up from the table, grabbing one of the technicians and demanding to know where Spider-Man is. Miguel escapes into the base, fighting his way through super soldiers and out into New York, but he can't remember how to use his wings to glide. So he ends up falling into the city depths, smashing into a New York taxi as he knows he needs to find Peter Parker, but doesn't know why. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 32 was a return to form for the book as artist Patrick Gleason joins the team to deliver a fun, colourful story that kicks off the 2099 story event. This was a setup to Miguel's adventures, and while we didn't get the whole picture of why he's there, we got the broad strokes. He needs to find Peter because his world's ending. Seeing Peter back at school was fun for the short time we got there, but what I'm really looking forward to is the Silver Sable portion of the book and the big reunion next issue with them, since she was apparently dead last time we saw her. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens there. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10.